to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Whitehead out there with Reed. And it's Thunder. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Nance in at the center. And for Atlanta, we've got Luka Doncic. Also Christie out there. Mitchell is out there with White. And it's Klintman in at the four-man position. Taking a look at Atlanta. Greg, no doubt, this is a defining moment for him, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road. And that...
Oh, yes! And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Reed. Here's Thunder. Back to Reed. Here's Thunder. Defended by Christie. 4 on the shot clock. There's a screen. On the top of the key. Atlanta with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Klintman. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Dillingham. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
From inside, that one good for 2.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Doncic. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Klintman. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Christie can't make it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Thunder passes to Nance. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The shot's good from Christie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And it's White, top of the key. Right a screen. Here's Christie. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. Basket counts. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Shoots. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. To Klintman. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Over Dillingham. Doncic, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Whitehead. Off target from three-point range. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Doncic right side. Lobs it up there for White. Doncic finds White. And it's Doncic missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Whitehead. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. The Hawks trail by 4. And here is Doncic. Here's Christie for the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Thunder out to Nance. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Reza Shea. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Reza Shea. And he makes both free throws. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Thunder passes to Nance. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Dillingham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Mitchell passes to Christie. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Here's Whitehead. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Atlanta making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Then for the Nets, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nance. Ingram comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Avdia in for Whitehead. Pass to Reza Shea. Trains the three-pointer. Reza Shea's got 5 points so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this.
Atlanta leading by 11. John Jackson is out there with Reza Shea. And there's Christie, and it's Walsh in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets trail by 11. Into the lane, and Reed has it in the corner. Misses the 3. Atlanta's shooting well. They're at 45%. And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Reza Shea. Graham a screen on Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn with the ball. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Christie. Latrey. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dillingham hits the three-point bomb. He has 5.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. He's got 5, 6 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Graham. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Christie. Here's Rizachet. Here's Walsh. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Here's Thunder, defended by Christie.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Walsh. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Johnson, the pass to Thunder. Unloads. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Christie. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Rizachet, that 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Thunder passes to Reed. Johnson sets the screen for Dillingham. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
3 points.
Dillingham's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Now Rizachet. He's got 5. They set the pick. They need this one. Good. He hits the jump shot. Christie's got 7 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Dillingham. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rizachet with it. Here's Christie. Guarded by Reed. The shot. Christie can't make it. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. High post Johnson. Still without a basket. Here's Thunder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Thunder.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Thunder passes to Whitehead. Kept alive. Mitchell against Ingram. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Rizachet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Walsh is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Robinson comes in for Nance. And Smith subbed in for Dillingham. Thunder passes to Smith. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pass to Clinton. Doncic with it. Over Smith. And it's Doncic missing. Here he goes. Thunder passes to Whitehead, and the shot goes down. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Now Reza Shea. Here's the screen for three. Robinson pulls it in.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Thunder. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Thunder. And the Nets, another three. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And here is Doncic. Here's Walsh. Will it go? And the rejection by Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and they're just off with the shot.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Avdiaz checked in for Brooklyn. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Atlanta making a switch here. Thunder passes to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Doncic. So it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Game 4's always important. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Thunder is out there with Dillingham. Then there's Reed. And it's Nance. And it's Whitehead in at the 3.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder, defended by Christie. Releases. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Whitehead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Doncic outside. A deep shot falls for Doncic.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Nance passes to Thunder. Nance a screen. Pass to Reed. Nets passing it around. Here's Thunder. He's got 19. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Thunder. Christie kicks to Doncic. From deep. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Out to the right wing. Pass to Thunder. Nance a screen on White. The 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Christie. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Thunder passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Now Mitchell. He has 6. On the wing, Doncic. Beyond the arc. Nance with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Doncic with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Here's Christie. The offensive rebound. Mitchell in the corner. From past the arc. Doesn't go for him. Nets trail by 8. There's the try. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
And I can say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Thunder, and he jams it with authority.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Doncic outside, over Dillingham. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Klintman. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Brooklyn. Nance has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Klintman. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 9. Whitehead passes to Thunder. Here's Dillingham. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Doncic left side. Floats one up, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps. They've got Jaren Jackson. Reza Shea is out there with Doncic. And it's Walsh in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Reza Shea. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. Nails the corner three. Dillingham's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. Ball's knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Here's Thunder. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Reza Shea wide open. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Thunder. Offline with his three.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Now, here's Doncic, guarded close, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Thunder passes to Reed. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Pass to Walsh. Outside Jackson. Now here's Doncic. Over Dillingham. And it's good off the glass. Doncic has got 20.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jackson with the screen. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Walsh. There's the pick. To the middle. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
White is checked in for Jackson. Down low. White, good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. Mitchell, he's checked in for Atlanta. Christie comes in for Doncic. Both free throws good from Thunder. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Mitchell passes to Christie. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Christie, no good on that one. Nets trail by 11. Driving to the basket. Right-hand shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Mitchell passes to Christie. Releases. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Atlanta making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Mitchell against Reed. Pass to White. Here's Walsh. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Risa Shea missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that one falls for Reed.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Reed.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Risa Shea with it. Mitchell outside. Here's Walsh. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Nance has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
Picked by Reed. Thunder buries it from three-point range. Thunder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Walsh. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by the Nets.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Whitehead. Nance trying to break loose. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Whitehead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Reed. And the 3 off target.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Christie. Back to Doncic. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Reed with a screen on Christie. Thunder passes to Reed. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Pops it up there for White. That shot, no good. Nets trail by 6. In the corner, Dillingham with it. The Nets working the ball around now. And a wide open shot from Reed. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Pass to Clinton. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Here's Thunder. Oh, my goodness! What a play! Windmills and a ferocious dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Clinton. Back to Doncic. Oh, good with the triple. Nets trail by 3. Mitchell with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Here's Clinton. The offensive rebound. Here's White. That one, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The 3 for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
How about the poise from Doncic right there. He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game. He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Whitehead's shot is off.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their...
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Doncic's outside, and there's the drive. Here's Klintman. Reed with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And it's sent back by White. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Thunder, defended by Christie. Nance a screen on Christie. No good on the outside try from Thunder. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but the foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so...
Don't worry, MP. One loss doesn't change anything. A lot of basketball left to play.